All right, good morning, everybody. We definitely are getting into a little bit of some fun here. Uh, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. Anyways, welcome to Morning Coffee Talk. Let's figure this out, cause shit is getting interesting as fuck. Okay. Let me start by saying this. We've discussed these moves for a while. We've discussed these moves for a while, ever since we were coming down into this zone. Okay. This is not a secret. I know that a lot of people were kind of doubting some of this move, I guess. Not really sure why I was saying it was going to unfold a certain way. It's just Elliott Wave. I understand there's other TA styles that are saying that, we can go here, we can go here. And that's, look, I mean, I respect everybody's style, man. No, I'm not saying anybody's wrong or right. What I'm saying is that literally for the duration of this entire thing, for the duration of all of this, for the duration of this, Elliott Wave has been the most consistent, pretty much pushing us in the direction that we've been talking about every time. I think one of the only little mishaps that I had on this is this zone right here. Okay. I expected a little bit more of a rejection here at this time, I believe, or it was here. One of these two zones. I don't remember now. Was expecting a little bit more of a rejection, but anyways, let's just get on with the analysis. Okay. I mean, here's the deal. We're respecting Elliott Wave rules. It's progressing in the way that we've discussed the entire time. So I'm going to continue charting using Elliott Wave. I'm going to continue projecting my projections and trying to keep everybody as safe as possible in their trading. That's my goal. I want you guys to all make money. Okay, so how are these waves unfolding? Okay. Basically from X 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? Maybe. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, maybe it needs to be a 7 up here, because these things usually unfold in a 5 or a 7 wave. So, yeah, I know we discussed possibly seeing divergence yesterday, but oh shit, I didn't want to do that. I think, okay, I think we just had a really elongated wave 1 here. Just, this is some ugly, nasty shit. Hard to really decipher, but I really think this is our wave 1. I mean, you can put a wave 1 here like this. The problem is this retracement is very deep. So you could almost call this some kind of a weird correction or some shit. Within it wouldn't be a correction within a wave 1, but I'm just trying to give you an idea. I almost like this better, just because we break some highs here locally in the wave, and that's where we get our push from. Um, I know that on the 15 there's divergence from here to here, um, but it's still not really divergence. I checked this yesterday. I was sitting here studying this, okay, because this peak, look at this RSI, is here, and even this peak is back behind the point. You see that? Look, let me show you. Okay, this peak is behind the tip. Okay, this is not divergence. It's not divergence. It must be the peak of the RSI at the highest point of the price. See, like this. See how the peak of the RSI is the highest point of the price? Bang, bang, right? It's not right here. I got a little faked out. I was ready for a short here in a three waves pullback, right? But once I looked closely, I was like, oh shit, that's not it. Look on the 1 hour. There's no divergence here. That's basically flat, right? So, waiting for our last little push up. We have a nice high RSI right here, right? So one last little push up to the top side here, and we should see price eject above the 3 here. We should see RSI fail below this. That will give us the divergence that we discussed to end this wave, right? It could just fail without divergence. Sometimes I could have this mislabeled. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not actually an impulse wave, right? I believe it is. Looks quite impulsive to me. Impulse means strong with motive. You know, like let's go. So yeah. Still looking at the same pullback area. I mean, hell, we may not even get this deep, to be honest. You know, one of the ways that we can always check this, right? One of the ways that we can always check this to kind of see is we can pull this back here. And where does our 1 line up with that resistance line? Yeah, so if you look, hold on, let me pull this down here real quick. Let's change the color. And give you guys some meat and potatoes here. Okay. Let's discuss this. I like that purple, but let's go lighter. Okay. Follow this 1 right here. Okay. I'll move it slow. Follow this 1 right here. As I bring this line back up and I put it in my target zone, even maybe a little bit higher. Oh, look at that. If I line my the 0 line with this resistance flip support here at 36.37, which is this previous X, it actually lines up perfectly with the 236 and a larger fib. This other fib out here, which, like, you know, well, actually that fib is based on the 236. So that being said, I expect some downward momentum today. Not momentum, but a little bit of downward movement once we hit this peak. New York is probably going to sell this off this morning for a little bit, which is fine. Not a big deal. It's expected. It's going to scare a lot of people. A lot of guys are going to get trapped in shorts here. You know, I'm probably going to try to short this on the scalp account, have some fun, ride this down. It's a big enough move. You know, why not? Right? I mean, 32.5 and all the way down to, I mean, that's a $2,500 move. I'll take that. Fuck it. Let's do it. You know? But I would expect this B to, yeah, I would expect this B to be about where it is here. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. I would say grabbing longs between 30.227 and 29.5 is a pretty good zone to fucking grab some longs from. Okay. I would also say that grabbing shorts just above 32K. I mean, all we really want to do is break the peak of this. Okay. So I would say that if you're going to get short from above this peak here up to this resistance line, you're probably doing well. Okay. So both of these are very valid zones to grab a trade from. Totally fine with that. Let's bump it to the 4 hour on this guy. 4 hour, same thing. I mean, no big change here. You know, I would say we get a nice little bump up today and then we run down the rest of the day. I don't think this happens in one swoop. I think by this evening we should be finding our bottom here, looking for longs, possibly even tonight. And you know, my guess is a New York dump, an Asia pump, London continuation, and then we could even see by tomorrow New York session, it is possible to see the zone. Okay. And then we'll just have to wait for New York to decide what it's going to do. So anyways, that's the 4 hour. 12 hour on this guy. I mean, 24, sorry. 24. Like I said, pull back, ejection out of the zone, breaking clean, all of this, getting up into resistance levels. I do not see us breaking through this block here on the daily. This is a really deep block. I mean, yeah, we could come and attack some of this here. That's fine. But these are three really major resistance zones here, okay? So, and you can see where I'm taking them from. You know, this one being the strongest. I mean, from the daily, we have bling, 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 right? Like, this is big, 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 big resistance right here. Big time resistance, okay? Not saying we can't break it, but it's just a really big resistance. I want to see conviction to break this. And we do not have conviction. This is not impulsive on the daily. It's impulsive on the 4 hour, sure. But we've already made our wave 3. For me to believe that this was going to break up here, we would still need to be like in a wave 1, pulling back right now. And then as a wave 2. And then looking at a wave 3 to propel us, okay? And you would see that on the daily. You would see like a little bit of up and then a pullback, or at least it's just not. Look at how the candle formation is. It's not impulsive on the daily. It's only impulsive on the 1 and the 4 hour, right? So it's about to end, okay? Just trust me on that. It's about to end. So, yeah, I mean, if we were impulsive on the daily, I would not be looking at this as a zone to short from. I would be waiting for confirmations of wave 1 and 2 to play out. I could project 3, and then 3 would give me 5, right? And we would figure out where to short from higher up. But it's not impulsive. So for everybody getting excited about getting up into this area, this is not an impulsive wave. We're dying out here. Okay, we're gonna get another little push, but this is literally looking exactly like a 3-wave pullback from our downtrend, right? 1, 2, 3. It's almost fucking perfect. Okay, so just roll with me, dog. Right? Like, let me guide you. Let me show you the way. Okay. That's Bitcoin for right now. I'm gonna blow through these other two really fast, man, because I have to get to a job site this morning. I've got guys tearing roofs off. Hold on. Okay, sorry, had to answer a needy client. Okay, not a big deal. Let's quickly discuss Ethereum. Ethereum on track to doing the things that we wanted to do. Ethereum is, we just changed some of this, just ever so slightly. Okay. Not much of a change for Ethereum because pretty much doing what we expected. Gonna see some dip. A last little marginal high here. Gonna give us the RSI divergence from this nice impulsive wave. It's gonna be a breakdown and then up to our zone. Okay. Litecoin, very similar situation. I had the A little early on some of these, so forgive me. I love this move. Don't get me wrong. I'm not bitching at all. Love the fucking moves here. Okay. So, these moves are great little impulsive moves that are super fun to play. I like watching this shit unfold, man. It's pretty fucking cool, if you ask me. Okay, so it's just nice to see shit work out. Nice to see it fucking work out, Tex. So I believe Litecoin of all of them is going to be the sharpest little move here. Okay, let's grab us a Fibonacci extension. Fibonacci. 67. I think we pull back to about here. Just based on enough room for a 3-wave, which would put me at basically a 1.0 extension. This is my guess. Okay. So what that means for me is I'm going to be tightening this box a little bit for now on Litecoin, looking for a failure below 85.18. I don't think we see 90s anymore before we get a rejection downward. Okay. Larger time frame on this guy. I mean, it's just like Bitcoin. Okay. Just completing these big, massive corrections. Okay. I mean, this one's really simple. It's the same as Bitcoin. Okay. Let's see. Here. Okay. And then you can see this one is drawn from these peaks and that bottom. And the problem with Litecoin, as I've showed you guys before, so everybody knows, a 1.0 extension is negative $18 on this bitch. Okay, so Elliott Wave doesn't rely on support and resistance lines. I just add that in because it helps guide us a little bit better. They're basically saying that Litecoin is going to go negative 22 or negative 18 the way that these waves play out. It's impossible to happen. So I just look on the weekly. This is a major weekly support here. I don't see us breaking this weekly support. So my final TP is like 30 on this guy. Okay, which is right in below. So, okay, guys. I got to cut this one short today. I got people calling me. I got a job site going crazy right now. So I would love to sit and chart all morning and hang out with you guys, but I got to take more calls. I'm going to do a separate video shortly for indices. Have a good morning. Hope you guys trade safe. Peace.